Hello everyone, it's time for another video from Technical Potpourri. I'm your friend Sudipta and this time I'm going to bring all the new powerful interesting flow features that are coming up along with Summer 24 release. So without wasting any more time, let's jump to a Summer 24 org and see all these powerful features in action. Before I start, I like to let you know, in my YouTube channel, I have a dedicated playlist where I keep on publishing contents about new features that are coming up along with Summer 24 release. And if you go to my YouTube channel, click on playlist. This is the first playlist, Summer 24 release. Here, all the Summer 24 release contents will be updated. So if you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend that you please go and check that out. And I'll request you to please subscribe to my channel because that motivates me to bring new contents about Salesforce Google Cloud in my YouTube channel. Okay, enough talking. Now let's jump to the Summer 24 org and see all these powerful flow features in action. The first enhancement is all about how we can restrict user input on screen components. So here I am in my Summer 24 org. The first thing that I'll do, I'll go to the setup, and from setup I'll go to flow, and inside flow I'll start by creating a new flow, and I'll select start from scratch and screen flow. So inside screen flow, what I'll do, I'll put a screen element, and inside screen element I'll put the text. So within text, now I have the option to make the text read only or disabled, and all I need to do either select true or false from the option. So this is a new thing that is coming up in Summer 24 release. Okay, let's talk about isBlank and isEmpty operator in flow. So now let's go back to the flow again and start by creating a new flow. This time I am going to create a record triggered flow, and let the record triggered flow, it will be a record triggered flow. Let the record triggered flow run on the account object, no condition, and here I'll put the check decision. So here I can do is that I can use the triggering record dot annual revenue, and here I have the option of this new operator called isBlank, and I can use that, and the option I have either true or false. All I'm checking whether the annual revenue field is blank or there is some value. Okay, now to use the isEmpty operator, let's collect all the contacts from this account. So I'm using a get record contact where the account ID matches with the triggering record dot account ID, and now and all records. And now all I'm doing is basically another decision element, but this time I'm checking whether the record collection variable is empty or not. So isEmpty is going to check whether the collection variable is empty, and isBlank is going to check whether the value inside that field is empty or not. So these are the two operators we are enabling. These are the two operators which are coming in Summer 24 release, and we can use that. Okay, let's talk about how to check duplicates inside flow while creating records. Okay, let's go back to our new flow, and let's start by creating a screen flow. Let's add screen, and let's put the label as screen 1. And now all I'm doing is basically adding a text element, and let's give it a name as account name, label as account name, required field, done. And here I'm going to create record. I'm going to create an account with the account name from the previous screen. So one record and manual, and the object is account, and here name matches with name goes to the account name. Here this is a new feature, check for matching records. All I'm doing is I'm checking if there is already an account with the same account name. So name matches with the account name, and yes, name equals account name. And here I have the option, if there is a single match record, I can either update or skip the matching records. If there is multiple matching records, I can update the most recent modified record or skip all together. Now you can tell me like what's the point of updating the account name when there is a matching records, right? And it's a valid question. So for that, I'm going to update the screen, take the account phone number as an input. So let's give it a name as phone, and here inside the create record, I'll not only create an account with account name, also I'll update the phone number. So now if there is a matching record, I have the option to either skip or update the matching record with the existing name but the new phone number. Okay, so this is a very powerful feature, and I think we should use that while creating records. This time let's talk about how to organize flow based on categories and subcategories. This time let's go to the process automation settings. And the first thing that we need to do for this one, enable the Lightning automation app. And then once you enable that, from the setup, you can go to the automation. And this is a new app that will come automatically, which will show all your flows. Now, once you open a flow, you will find two options, categories or subcategories. For this one, I have make this flow available for sales team and only for the APAC region. Similar way, if I open another flow, this flow is for the again sales team, but is for the AMI region. And now I can use this subcategory and subcategory field to create list views. For example, show me all the flows from the sales department and APAC region. It's basically a way to organize your flows. And it's good. It's very handy feature, I believe. Now, how to restrict user access to run flows? We need to go to the release update. And inside release update, you will find an option called restrict user access. Yeah, restricts user access to run flows. Once you enable that, your user will not be able to run flows. For that, you need to add a permission set. And inside the permission set, there is a permission called, let's say, I open this permission set. Inside that, you will have a permission called run flows. You need to enable that for your users to run flows. And then here, flow access, you can add those flows manually one by one, so that your users with this permission set only be able to run those particular flows. Let's talk about flow repeater components, which became GA in Summer 24 release. So for this feature, I have a dedicated video which you'll find in my Summer 24 release playlist. And this is a video use flow repeater component to collect information and create records. In this video, I have shown you how to use the flow repeater component to gather information from your user and then use that information to create some child records. So I highly recommend that you'll go through this video. I'll put the link in the description of this video. Let's talk about all the improved flow address component features. Again, I have a dedicated video which I have uploaded in my Summer 24 release playlist, where I have talked about the improved Salesforce Flow address component, how you can use that to enable Google Map, how you can make that address field mandatory, and how we can enable the state and country pick list inside your Flow address component. So again, I'll put the link in the description of this video. Highly recommend that you please go through that video. And finally, let's talk about how can Flow action button to call Autolaunched flow. And finally, for the Flow action button, this is my third video from the Summer 24 release playlist. Inside this video, I have implemented a use case where I have used the Flow action button to fetch contacts for the selected account and display those contacts in a data table format. So highly recommend that you please go through this video, understand how this Flow action button works inside your screen flow, and then use that for your use cases. So I'll put the link in the description of this video, and you can go through that and put your feedback in the comment section. So that's all for today. I hope you like this video. I hope you like all the new features that are coming up along with Summer 24 release, and you can take advantage of this feature in your day-to-day work, right? Please feel free to hit the like icon, share this video with your friends, with your colleagues, so that they can also know all these new features and take advantage of that. And finally, please subscribe to my channel so that you came to know about all my upcoming videos. In next couple of days, I'll be publishing more videos about new features from the Summer 24 release. Till then, thank you, bye-bye, stay safe.